Most people think the jump from a regular salary to a seven-figure net worth is about working harder, hustling longer, or waiting for some magical promotion. But the truth is simpler and far more uncomfortable. You don't become a millionaire by pushing harder inside the same system that's keeping you stuck. You become a millionaire the moment you change how you think about your work, your time, and your potential. A 9-to-5 job gives you structure, but it also creates a ceiling, not because you aren't capable, but because the environment isn't built to multiply your income. And the first shift is realizing that becoming wealthy isn't about having special talents, insane intelligence, or a perfect plan. It starts with identifying the one skill that can pull you out of the traditional path and into a lane where your effort compounds. If you want to become a millionaire while still working a 9-to-5, you can't rely on salary alone. You need a skill that the market rewards at a much higher level than your current job does. And here's the truth most people skip. You don't need to guess your millionaire skill. You can map it out logically. Start by listing the fields where people consistently earn more than 6 figures. Tech, sales, real estate, digital businesses, finance, design, consulting, and so on. Then ask yourself 3 honest questions. What am I naturally drawn to? Which of these skills could I learn quickly enough to become competitive? Where do I already have an advantage, even a small one? You're not choosing a lifelong identity. You're choosing the lane with the highest probability of taking you out of the financial plateau you're in today. Maybe you hate math but communicate well. Sales or content creation might be your path. Maybe you're introverted but detail-oriented. Coding, design, or analytics could be your bridge. What matters isn't being the best today. It's choosing a skill where consistent practice can double or triple your earning power. When you pick that lane, everything becomes clearer. You stop chasing random ideas and start building the competence that will eventually pay you like a millionaire. One of the biggest financial traps isn't a bad job, a low salary, or even lack of knowledge. It's staying surrounded by people who quietly pull your ambitions back to their level. And most of the time, they're not doing it out of malice. They just can't see the future you're trying to build. When you start learning new skills, thinking bigger, or planning to make your first million, your circle will react in predictable ways. Some will joke about it, some will ignore it, some will subtly question why you're trying too hard. And without noticing, their doubts become your doubts. Their limits start shaping your expectations. This is why your environment matters. Your energy, motivation, and sense of direction are not infinite resources. They're influenced, daily, by the people you let close to you. If your current circle doesn't encourage growth, doesn't ask about your goals, doesn't push you to think higher, then they become an invisible ceiling. And here's the shift. You don't need to cut people off dramatically. You just need to reduce the space you give to people who keep you tied to your old identity, and create space for people who make your next level feel normal. Once you clear space in your environment, the next step is to fill it with people who already live the life you want. You don't need to meet them personally, at least not yet. What you need first is proximity to their ideas, their habits, and the way they think. Start by choosing 5 to 10 people who have already achieved the results you want in the field you picked. Entrepreneurs, investors, real estate players, creators, top performers in tech. Whoever represents the version of you that's a few steps ahead. Then study them intentionally, not as fans but as analysts. Notice how they make decisions, how they talk about money, what they focus on when things go wrong, what skills they double down on. Their failures often teach more than their victories. In a world where podcasts, interviews, books, and YouTube channels are free, you can build a personalized millionaire education simply by immersing yourself in the right minds. And something interesting happens when you do. Your brain starts modeling their behavior automatically. You begin thinking the way financially successful people think, and that alone shifts the way you act every day. If you're building wealth while working a 9-to-5, time becomes your most valuable currency, not money. Most people never realize this. They treat their free hours as something to kill, not something to invest. But the moment you see time as a tool, everything changes. You don't need 8 extra hours a day. You just need to reclaim the hours that slip away unnoticed. The commute, the lunch break, the evenings you spend scrolling, the weekends that disappear without intention. These pockets of time, used consistently, can transform you into an expert in the skill you chose. Instead of thinking, I don't have time, Ask, how can I use the time I already have more intelligently? Listening to podcasts during chores, studying for 30 minutes before bed, watching educational content instead of random videos. These small shifts compound fast. The more you learn, the more your confidence rises. The more your confidence rises, the more opportunities you start noticing. Time stops being something that slips through your fingers and becomes the engine that accelerates you toward your first million. At some point, the path to your first million requires a leap that most people avoid. Investing before you feel ready. Not recklessly, but intentionally. And this is where many 9-to-5 earners stay stuck. They wait to feel prepared, to have enough saved, or to understand everything first. But wealth doesn't work like that. The identity shift comes before the financial payoff, not after. When you invest in education, tools, courses, events, or mentorship, you're not buying information, you're buying transformation. You're forcing yourself to grow into someone who uses what they paid for. Money creates commitment, and commitment creates progress. The key is learning to separate an expense from an investment. An expense drains your future, an investment expands it. A $300 course that teaches a monetizable skill can produce thousands. A $1,000 event can connect you to people who open doors you didn't even know existed. The ROI isn't always immediate, but it's real. Investing early builds courage. It proves to yourself that you're someone who acts, not someone who waits. That mindset alone puts you miles ahead. No matter how much you study, there comes a point where your growth depends on proximity. Being in the same rooms as people who think bigger, move faster, and play the game at a higher level. You don't need to be impressive yet, you just need to get there, because the moment you enter those environments, your standards shift automatically. But showing up isn't enough. Preparation is what turns a simple event into a turning point. Before attending a conference, workshop, or meetup, give yourself a deadline. In 3 months, I want to have X ready so I can talk about it confidently. That single commitment pushes you to create something real instead of planning forever. Then, research who will be there. Not in a creepy way, in a strategic way. Look up speakers, attendees, sponsors, and community groups linked to the event. Identify a handful of people who align with your goals. Your mission isn't to meet everyone, it's to build 2 or 3 meaningful connections that can accelerate your path. When you walk into a room prepared, you stop feeling like an outsider and start acting like someone who belongs in the next level. If there's one skill that quietly determines who becomes wealthy and who stays stuck, it's the ability to sell. Not the cliché version of selling, pushing products, convincing strangers, being overly persuasive. Real selling is something different. It's the ability to communicate clearly, understand what people want, and position yourself as the person who can solve a problem. Think about it. Every high-income path, from engineering to freelancing to real estate, involves selling in some form. You sell ideas to your boss, solutions to clients, confidence to collaborators, and eventually a vision to the people who join you. Selling isn't a job title, it's a life skill. And here's the part most people never admit. You can't sell anything effectively until you're sold on yourself. When you believe in your skill, your product, or your service, your communication naturally becomes stronger and more persuasive. When you don't, every conversation feels forced. Start small. Practice explaining what you do in one clear sentence. Notice the problems people mention in conversations. Look for ways to offer solutions instead of opinions. Making your first million isn't just a dream, it's math. And once you break that math down, the goal stops feeling mystical and starts feeling measurable. $1 million is simply the result of daily actions stacked in the right direction. Start with a simple equation. $1 million divided by 365 days is approximately $2,740 per day. That's your benchmark. From there, work backwards. What are you selling? A service, a product, a skill? How many units do you need to sell each day to reach that number? What price point makes this achievable? What skills increase the value of what you offer? This process forces clarity. If you sell a $200 service, you need around 14 sales a day. If you sell a $1,000 offer, you need fewer than 3. Suddenly, the path becomes visible. More importantly, daily targets keep your motivation grounded in reality. You're no longer chasing a vague million someday. You're solving a measurable puzzle. One decision, one sale, one action at a time. Obstacles will show up, but numbers don't lie. When you know your metrics, you always know your next move. The final step isn't about strategy, it's about identity. Even as you grow, learn new skills, and start earning more, you can't let your mind settle into comfort. The fastest way to slow down your financial progress is to start acting like you've made it too early. Staying hungry doesn't mean living in fear. It means remembering that your current reality is only a fraction of your potential. A simple habit makes this easier. Compare your present to your vision, not to your past. Look at your bank balance, then look at where you're aiming. Look at the skills you have today, then look at the level you're capable of reaching. This creates a powerful tension, the kind that pulls you forward instead of holding you back. Successful people don't stay driven because life is hard. They stay driven because they're deeply connected to the future they're building. They wake up every day with a reminder that there's still more capacity inside them, still more growth available, still more value they can create. That hunger, steady, focused, intentional, is what turns a 9-to-5 employee into someone who builds real wealth. If this video helped you see money differently, take a second to hit the like button. It really supports the channel. And if you're ready to stop chasing the illusion of success and start building real freedom, subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.